Monica is a smiling sweetly at you, Luigi. Oh, yes. I hope she doesn't hurt her face by smiling at you too much, because it can be rather poisoning to one's very own eyes. Mario! Oh yes, remember what I said before, Mario? Oh, what was that? I didn't mean any pressure. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Like I said before, if you're going to be here, you're going to do the voices. What? But the player was doing the voices just fine. He sucks at it. If you're going to be here tormenting Luigi, you're going to be here doing the voices. But I did it part one, and you shall do it throughout the entire game. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I am sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Sayori is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What the? Luigi! Luigi! Oh. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies for another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica are going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh. Sure, I'll go with you. Good, you the better. Unless you want this playthrough to be boring. Like your already boring life, Luigi. Mario, just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! No! Okay, Marco will be back soon. Are you going with Luigi to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. Of course, I would not like to trouble myself, but I have no choice. He is my brother, after all, and the trouble would be his if I go alone to get the supplies by myself. And like him, I would be successful. Mario, I'd be happy to go with him. But I want to go. That's right, ladies. What's over the Luigi? He enjoys every single moment of it. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hey, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Luigi? Yes. What? You're supposed to say no. You're supposed to say your no line. Well, guess what? Yes. I am ready. Yep. Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Laugh. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance or the Luigi performance. Mario, what is the Luigi performance? And no! I am never going to be like my brother. I shall always be a player too. Who never compared to a Mario who is always great at everything. That is not a Luigi performance. That is just kicking your butt. You do it anyway on Wednesdays, Luigi. It's nothing new. Mario! A performance. Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems, which will be the Luigi Memoirs. The Luigi Memoirs, what is that? Here's something I put together, don't worry. That sounds kind of dull, just like Luigi. And no! Luigi! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading a poem, it's about performing them. Like you said, the lines of the poem are like between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is not but a barren wasteland! Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? No! I am sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Me! I am working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Haha, I don't say that. It's embarrassing. But it's true, it is. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. Haha, I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins her stuff around in the hallway again. Hey, Luigi, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. A mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed a one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine throwing happy vibes from the world around her. As for Luigi, shut up, Mario! I don't know what you're going to say. Luigi is nothing but a ball of big depression throwing... a big ball of depression. Can't think of the word to say. Not throwing everyone away, but shooing everyone away. That's what you meant to say. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet. I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we'll still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, it's very green. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Ow! I'm not going Kia. There's no way I'm going Kia. I have no voice to do a Kia. I don't, Mario. No. I said yes. I said no. I say it a cutesy. Say it. No. I say it. No. I say it or you're fired. They fire me. I'd rather not do this. Say it, Kia. Or no mushrooms for a week. What? Say it. Yeah. There. Are you happy? Oh, yes. Screw you, Luigi. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Don't do that joke, Mario. It's old. Ow, 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 ow. Are you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jesus, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Luigi, every line you read, it sounds overly loud. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly raises her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Luigi! Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with look like a unicorn. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay, don't come back back too soon. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold, just like your heart. Thank you, Mario. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment! Sayori opens the cap and starts to drink from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. I know. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Well, the things I have to jump on and levels and blocks I have to jump through constantly makes me hit my head pretty hard sometimes. Those bricks are concrete, you know. Mario, you're Sayori in this, not Mario. I know, but still, hitting my head on solid bricks is pretty painful. You should know this, Luigi. You've done it before yourself. Indeed, I have. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings! Just bear it. It will feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Luigi. This is kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Of course it was. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Oh, no. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Luigi! I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all of these years. Still the player 2, but in your heart you're the player 1. Thank you, Mario. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being a clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Luigi, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? You just got on me about saying forever like that. Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. Oh, great. That's forever, eh? I feel something insult coming on, but I shall resist. So it wouldn't be far for me to make me blah, blah, blah. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. You're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. I thought I was a Sayori. Sorry, I getting into it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Jesus said nothing. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Yes, I have it. Right. Shirley frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Darn it! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. At least you're useful for something. If not getting a love is called being a peck mule. Mario! I found the poster paper too. Haha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work. Oh, great. Just like a king without you bring it up. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it in an adventure. Yeah, that. Ha ha ha. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure that the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I'm making sure. Might as well do first. Here, let's see what you've written for today. Well done. What? No! I can't do it, Luigi. I can't say well done and your name in the same sentence. It's impossible. Mario, read the line. No! Read it. Well done, Luigi. Was that so bad? Oh, my stomach. Your skills are already improving. Oh, really? Thanks, Sayori. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. Just like you, you're nothing. I am not reading this line. Yes, I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. Because you can never be a player one, Luigi. Always a player two, the non-perfect one. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Then people would love you more. Like me. Metaphors can go a long way, but unfortunately, Luigi, your life is just nothing but a boring metaphor filled with disappointment and shame and misery. It's something you chosen long ago. Mario! Don't feel like you don't need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. I've tried that, and you know where that gets me. And write down the things you see and hear. The one way to truly enable your reader is to see into your mind. Which in Luigi's case is something in my mind, Mario. I am not mindless. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a creative, certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. To the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. Raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion condition. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Oh, that was weird. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about, though. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Stabby, 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 stabby. No, Luigi. She likes... What's the writing style again? Mario, let's not try to understand. Just go on with the game. Okay. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Luigi? Don't you start. It is not about me, Luigi. It's about something embarrassing for you. Being related to you is embarrassing. But no, I have nothing. Luigi's mentioned 1 and 2. Shut up, Mario! It is not embarrassing. Those were great. Those were monumental. Those were forgotten in time and never to be revived for the Nintendo Switch. No. Well, yeah, I guess I do. It feels like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. I thought I was doing in the lines of player. I'm going back and forth with it. Okay, fine. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and sometimes things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh no, not her! Well, I can't admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you really never struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? What the? It's like she's dragging around. What? Listen here, you Luigi, it's just a game. It won't be a game any longer. Someone must put this girl down. Retribution shall be my sword. Revenge! Revenge! That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Wherever it is, I don't get it. So yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem now, whatever. Here. Amy Alexis Spiders. You know what? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the... What's with the music? What's it? Oh, it's sort of kind of weird. Amy tried to help me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts talking to spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What the heck, girl? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You mean it like a yo? Luigi! Well, jeez. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I want it to be easy to blah blah blah. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. That's the truth. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yes. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Sounds like I would judge her or anything. Mitsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there is a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Well, might as well do a Sayori. Luigi! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Mario! Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so... no way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, wow! What are you doing here? It's the perfect time for me to interject. She said, wow! There's time for Waluigi! Waluigi, get out of here! I'm staying. Luigi, Mario, take a load off. Oh, thank you, Waluigi. Thank you. And no! I shall not have this purple prick in this playthrough. A purple prick coming from the green prick. That's a compliment. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I mean that you're really good expressing a person, I guess. Wow! It's a Waluigi time! Get out of here, Waluigi! No! How am I supposed to write the poems about my... Oh... I don't have a stupid life! Yes, you do! Shut up, Mario! But you somehow make everyone in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like a cooking, or being good at being player 2 better than a Luigi. Luigi, I swear to everything good thing decent, you would not live past this playthrough. You're not going to live past this part. Too late, I'm already here. What about me? Too many voices. Not you. Yes, I'm gonna win. I'm number 1. Oh, here I go. Get out of here, Wario. Wario, what's he doing here? Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. That means you're just a heartless green loser. Mario! You're not supposed to agree with Wario. I agree. Shut up, Waluigi! We have that kind of thing. We have the kind of connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. Wah! Waluigi, please don't say wah all the time. I could go 5 minutes without saying wah. Oh, sure you can. Wah! Pancake. See? That proves nothing, Wario. That proves nothing. I never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat the Sayori's head. Hey, don't touch me! It's a poison! I'm not a kid, you know! Are you sure about that? Waluigi time! You already said Waluigi time, Waluigi. So, I'm going to keep on saying it. Waluigi time! Great! Maybe? Sayori starts to fiddle with her pencil between her hands. Hey, loser! Oh, loser! Nice one, Waluigi! Shut up, Wario! Yes, a loser! Wario, don't you start the 2! I don't want 3 purple bastards! I am not the purple, Luigi. I'm red, and Wario is yellow. Get your colors right! Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it, so I can just set it on fire. Why? I gave you a reason. I want to set it on the fire. Do you need another reason besides that? Well, it's the first time you've written something for... I see, you get that now, you're feeling it too, don't you, Waluigi? Oh, yeah. What is that? It's supposed to be a laugh, Waluigi. I can do the laugh. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? As you say, no! Waluigi time! I'm number 1. I'm going to win. That's what Wario says, you idiot. Well, whatever. I give it to you when you go home. Wario and I mix up our own lines sometimes, don't we, Wario? We never mix up lines. Besides, I'm gonna win. Have a rotten day. Really. Snap. I broke my pencil. Oh well. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Ow. I touched you! Decontamination! Decontamination! I've been contaminated by the loser! It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori holds the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Like I'm always clumsy every day. Right, really. I am not doing ha 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 ha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm, help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as your. Are you actually saying you're cheating just by reading Sayori's lines, Waluigi? Yes! Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it too. Battles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Ugh. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumbs and forefinger and plug one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. That says bottles, not battles, my bad. My collection, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. Plus all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's rather depressing. Holy crap! Sorry, did you write all of these? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write you the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this to come from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really... Wait a minute. Who's writing? Sorry. Me? Waluigi or Wario? I'm just here to annoy you folks. I'm just here for food. There is no food here, Wario. Oh, then I'm out of here. Come on, Waluigi. Get over here. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy! Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. If it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit easier. Like, writing is like a magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, Monica's next. Hi again, Luigi. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that, for I am a Luigi. Well, thank you, Luigi. I was about to say the same thing. I just beat you to the punch, Mario. I just beat you to the punch. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not the shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. It takes a lot of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Don't worry, I will. Luigi! And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I guess I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save the colors. They won't. Writing, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing. Freaking heck! Mathematical terms! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Sine, cosine, shit. Load me. I'll load you, alright. Luigi! What, she said to load her? Not that kind of load, you pervert! It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm so sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just that kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak out over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. And no! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Spare or kill Mario. That's not really difficult. Luigi! When that happens, don't forget to save your game. That's actually good. Saving it over this. Overwriting. Oh, wait a minute. No. It's a return. Done. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Is he breaking the fourth wall? What is he talking about? Mario, that's weird. Why does he know about saving a game? Don't ask me, bro. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing?! Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the festival. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's oh gosh darn it! Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I couldn't never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's not to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I've kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, but for Luigi's case, he has no feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Ha ha ha! Finding new horizons. Ha ha ha! And having a fun about Chicka Wow Wow. Mario! That's right. In those reasons. Okay. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is staying in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. No! I don't agree. I don't want to stand in front of people to read a poem. I'm already insulted to being a player too. But to these girls, I'm a player 5. Shut up, Mario! Well, you are a 1, Monica, a 2, a Yuri, a 3, Natsuki, a 4, a Sayori, and then there's a you, a Luigi, a non-existent. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, but the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers? Oh, no. That's not your line! It's a player's line! She said, oh no, I'm taking it. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Maka flips through her notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. Well, I shall leave it off here, guys. This is a rather long video. Wait a minute. No, not there, but here. So, if you like what you see, subscribe and tell me what I'm doing wrong in this blasted game, or give me some tips on what to do next for voicing or acting. If you like to be a part of this video, email me. Not really, but this is Gamer Luigi signing off. And the Mario and the Wario and Luigi. Get out of here, you two. Goodbye. Goodbye.